So for a lot of the transform elements and the sounds that I like to think of as like the kind of the sound of Energon, you know, that's what I always thought the original transform from the G1 series was. It was because you don't hear any pieces moving, you just hear this kind of weird synthy. And I always thought that was just kind of the Energon flowing through their body. So what we had done in the first game was use a lot of guitars and flange a bunch of guitars to get a lot of that source material. So with this one, we took some of that same source material and put it through a new synthesizer. And this is what some of that sounds like. What we had done on War for Cybertron was really let the G1 original transform sound inspire what we did for all the different character transforms. And each character was unique, but still you could hear the throwback to that original transform that everybody had in the G1 series. What we had done for War for Cybertron was take that original one, recreate it, and give that one specifically to Optimus Prime. He's the most iconic character. We thought he'd be the right guy to have the most iconic transform sound. There's actually two. There's that one. That's his when he transforms to robot, and then pitch kind of bends opposite directions for either one. Just listening to kind of what the core of that sound was, it's really just, it's filtered noise, more or less. It's filtered and flanged noise. And then you've got a character like Jazz. So
no question who that is.
Yeah, there's no question. We use like we've got the 808 style kick drum in there. It's, you know, it's an old school drum machine combined with the old school style transform sound. And I think that really kind of shows off his personality very well. And when Grimlock transforms, it's this huge event. He's one of the bigger characters that you play. He was not in the first game. And when that first time you hit transform and he goes into a T-Rex, it's awesome. I mean, it's one of my favorite things to do in the game. It gets me excited every time. We took some guitar. All the frequency information to get that transform sound is in there. So it's just about carving it out. So just by flanging it, modulating it, you can take that source and get something like that. You've got all those metal impacts and the gears clicking into place, but the kind of original G1 style transform is still very much showcased throughout the entire sound. And that's really what we're doing here.